Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Tara. Today I'm more than excited, I'm honoured really. I am doing a collaboration with two people who are really cool to start with, but you all know how I feel about the first one. Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. She is one of my most favourite, my most adored YouTubers. In my opinion, she's one of the standout personalities of the small beauty YouTuber community. Everybody knows Annette. Everybody loves Annette. She's just so kind. She's so talented, and she's always so willing to help, you know, just the small guys like me and all the other people that she has done collabs with. She loves to help boost other people, and she just has fun doing it. So I'm just more than honoured that I get to do a collaboration with one of my most favourites. And the second person that I am collabing with today is Danielle Schmidt. Now, I've only recently found Dannielle through Annette's Makeup Corner, but she is well loved in the small beauty YouTuber community. She was on YouTube for a while, she had a break and came back. The exciting thing about doing a collaboration with Dannielle is that she is the OG face-off collaboration creator. So yeah, I didn't even mention that we're doing a face-off, and Dannielle created the face-off. So who better to do a collaboration with than the person who created the phenomenon that is the face-off. So I'm gonna assume that most of you know what a face-off is, but for those of you who don't know what a face-off is, it's where two or more YouTubers get together and all film a look using the same palette, using the same shades, and the shades are picked randomly with a random number generator or something like that, and everybody uses the same shades to create their own looks using their own techniques, their own style, their own aesthetic, and all of that. So we all decided to use the Jawbreaker palette. This is one palette that all three of us own. Dannielle and Annette both own, I couldn't even tell you how many palettes, but they own a lot of indie brand palettes, and because I'm a lot newer to the game than both of the other two girls are, my collection isn't quite as large as theirs. So this is one palette that we all had. So that's why we've chosen the Jawbreaker palette. Oh, quickly, I better just quickly mention as well before I go any further. It is the school holidays here. I've got 4 boys, and all 4 of my boys are home at the moment. So if you hear kids talking, yelling, screaming, running, fighting, that's why, because it's the school holidays. So all my kids are in the background, just living their best lives. I do have my 3-year-old actually over on my bed just to the left of me, so you probably just heard a little baby sneeze. That was him. But he's been very good. He's been quiet. He's just watching his iPad, so he's just going to sit there while I play with makeup. So this is the Jawbreaker palette. I'm sure everybody has seen the Jawbreaker palette. The 3 colours that were randomly generated by Dannielle were FUCK. Of course, it had to be the iconic FUCK shade. Orange juice, this one. What do we have? Sour, the green one. Cotton candy, this pink one. And delicious, the dark blue matte in the corner. So I'm going to quickly swatch them all. I don't normally do swatches because, I don't know, swatches don't mean jack shit to me, but I'm going to swatch them just so we can see the colour story that I'm working with. Okay, so I'm going to swatch FUCK first. And then orange juice. As you can see, I'm not the swatch queen whatsoever. And then the green shade Sour. I am not really keen on that colour, but I have to make it work because it's part of the rules. Next is Cotton Candy. That beautiful pink shimmer. And last but not least, Delicious. So that's my colour story. Very interesting. See, I'm so awkward. I'm such a dag. And as you can see, I'm not a swatch queen whatsoever. I don't even know how to hold my arm. But yeah, so these are the 5 colours that I'm working with today, or that we're all working with today. So I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to get started. Okay, so now we're nice and close and you can see all of my flaws. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on. I chose to do my eyes first and then I'll do my base after, just because I know that Jeffree Star eyeshadows have killer fallout. Really bad fallout, so I normally would do my base first. That's how I normally do my makeup, but today I'm going to do my eyes first. So I have primed my eyelids, but that's all I've done. I'm going to do this first. So the first colour that I'm going to dip into is this one here, Sour. And I'm going to pop that all over the crease. I'm I'm actually shitting myself because this colour story is, yeah, it's not usually my jam, so I'm just going to tap out any creases. So yeah, I'm really nervous about this because I'm not into this shade in particular, which is that green shade Sour, but I'm going to give it my best. So I'm going to start by blending that into my crease. So if any of you by chance haven't seen Annette's Makeup Corner or Danielle Schmidt, I'll leave both of their channels linked in the description box below, along with their videos corresponding to this video. So please, if you've never checked them out, please go and check them out. Say hi, show some love, and let them know that I sent you, just because that's just, you know, that's what you do. You jump in their comments and you'll say, hey, I'm here from Tara's channel, come to check your video out. And yeah, and share the love, because that's what these collaborations are all about. It's all about networking, helping each other grow, and just using your own platform to help boost someone else's. That's what is so amazing about the small beauty community, the smaller of the beauty community. It's just a beautiful thing. Obviously not everybody wants to collaborate with everybody, because everybody has different styles, different tastes, different aesthetic, different content. So it's not as easy as just, you know, asking another YouTuber to let's do a video together. You sort of need to be on the same wavelength of some sort. All 3 of us that are collabing today all have different content styles. Annette does a lot of the new release reviews, but she also does a lot of these collaborations, and she does a lot of her own things as well. So she'll do her own palette bingo. She'll pick one of her favourite shades out of every palette from one brand and design her own virtual palette. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. I don't know about green on my skin tone, but it's okay, it's a start. I know that mascara and eyeliner can just about pull any look together, so I'm not too worried, but I am nervous. Okay, so the next shade, there was a hell of a lot of kick up in that colour. So the next shade that I am going to be using is this one down here, the Delicious shade, which is a really dark matte, like a navy blue, but it also has like a purplish tinge to it. And I'm actually going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in my outer corner. So yeah, as I was saying, Annette does quite a lot of different content, and she really enjoys doing collaborations with other creators, which is amazing. It really shows her character and the fact that she likes to help boost other people and do what she can within her means to help other people on this platform. And Dannielle, well, I've actually binge watched quite a few of her videos since Annette introduced me to her. She's really cool, actually. What I like about Dannielle is how raw and natural she is in her videos. It's kind of like, you know, if you've got a friend that pops in for a cuppa, you know, your friend comes over for a coffee and you're just sitting at the dining room table together just chatting. That's what it feels like when you watch Danielle's videos. It feels like you're sitting at the dining table with her having a coffee and she's sitting opposite you just chatting. That's what I like about Dannielle. It just feels real, like you feel connected to her because it feels like she's sitting opposite you at your kitchen table. Like, really, that's how it made me feel watching her videos. And she's really, really honest, and she actually has shared quite a bit of her life's journey as of late, and things that she's experienced in her real life. And she's shared quite a bit of that with her audience, which I just think it makes her feel a lot more real and a lot more relatable. So I really like that about Dannielle. And she does quite a lot of the similar kind of content to Annette. She does a lot of the collaborations. Obviously, she created the Face Off collaboration. So she is the actual OG. As I said before, what better person to do a collaboration of a Face Off with? It's really cool. Really cool. Alright, so I am feeling a little bit weird about this. So please pray for me that this comes together, because I'm just really concerned right now. I think it's, I keep saying it, I just think it's because these colours just aren't what I would normally be drawn to, but I'm sure it's going to look fine. I am going to do a cut crease with this look, just hoping that it'll just make it look a little bit more put together. Okay, so I've done my cut crease. And as per usual, it's not perfect, but it made me realise that all my crease colours and everything just weren't high enough. So I'm going to quickly go in and just re-intensify all of that and bring it up a little bit, just so that you can actually see all of those colours, because that would be cheating, wouldn't it? If I used the colours I didn't like first and then covered them up with concealer. That would be naughty. I'm going to grab another little brush just so I can add a little bit more of that green. Okay, so I've just done that. I've re-intensified everything in my outer corner and in my crease. And I'm going to go into cotton candy. And I'm gonna risk it. This is the reason why I've decided to do my eyes before my base, because this stuff, I'll show you. Do you see how crumbly that is? While Jeffree's shadows are crazy good, they're also crazy crumbly, especially his shimmers. So this is the shade Cotton Candy, and I'm going to pop it on that crease and in my lid, just on that cut crease that I did. So I'm actually travelling to Melbourne tomorrow to go with my husband for the weekend. Our kids are going to my husband's brother's house for the weekend. It'll be the first time that my husband and I have been away together on our own for years. So I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously I love my kids, but anybody out there with kids knows that we all need a break from each other. Like, it's not just us that needs a break from our kids, but our kids need a break from us too. And we have not spent a night apart for years. So while I'm really super nervous about leaving them, I know that I'm leaving them with, you know, people who are very capable. They've got their own kids. But I'm looking forward to the break. So we're going from Friday to Sunday, and we're going to watch the UFC. So the UFC, it's the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So it's like mixed martial arts. And we're going to watch the big main event, which is normally like a pay-per-view on TV. So it's the UFC number 243. And my husband's obsessed with the UFC, hence why we're going. But yeah, we're going to do that. And I'm actually going to go to a Sephora store for the first time ever. I'm so excited. Everything that I've ever purchased since I started my channel specifically, I've had to order it online. I've never been able to swatch anything. I've never been able to go in store and check something out. I've always had to take the risk and just buy it and order it online. So the fact that I get to go to a Sephora store, it might seem really silly and trivial to most people, but because I live in a regional town 4 or 5 hours away from the closest city or closest town that has any kind of makeup shopping at all, to be able to go to a Sephora store for the first time in my life, it's really exciting. It's so exciting. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to vlog anything, but I'm definitely shopping, and I'm definitely buying some things that I've had my eye on that I just haven't pulled the trigger on, because it's really scary buying things online, sight unseen. So I'm definitely going to be coming home with some things. I can't wait. Right, so I think that the pink definitely has helped somewhat. I'm feeling a little bit more confident. So the next shade that I'm going to use is this one here, Orange Juice. It's another shimmer shade, and I'm going to pop that on the inner part of my lid. This shade is so beautiful. I'm such an orange freak. Like I never in a million years would have thought, before I started playing in makeup and colourful makeup, never in a million years would I have guessed that orange would be one of my favourite eyeshadow colours. And I know that if somebody had told me that back before I started playing with colourful makeup, I would have told them they're crazy. Because orange is gross, is what I would have said. Who the hell would wear orange eyeshadow? And as it turns out, lots of people wear orange eyeshadow, and lots of people love orange eyeshadow. It is absolutely beautiful, and it is truly, truly one of my favourite shades. Not just in this palette, but in any palette. Just orange in general. I just feel really drawn to orange. And whether or not it suits me is besides the point. I just love it. It could look totally ridiculous on me, and I'm still going to wear it because I love it. And I'm definitely starting to feel a lot happier about this now. The iconic FUCK shade, this one right here, is the last shade that I've got to use. So I am going to pop it on my lower lash line. If you can hear all the traffic going past, it's because I live on a highway and I film in my bedroom and my window faces the road. So yeah. And there's about 100 trucks a day go past. So there's nothing I can do about the noise of the traffic. We just have to learn to ignore it. Same with the kids fighting in the background right now. If you can hear that, I do apologise. I have 4 boys and there's fighting. 4 boys, they fight. They love each other to death, but they fight. So if you can hear that too, I apologise again. Alright, so that is the FUCK shade popped on my lower lash line. And I am going to dip back into Orange Juice, and I'm going to wrap that around. Oh Jesus, Jeffree Star eyeshadows, the shimmers in particular, burn the shit out of my eyeballs when I put it on the lower lash line. I don't know why. It's obviously some alcohol kind of ingredient in the eyeshadow that it's like a vapor. As soon as it goes near my lower lash line, it burns my eyeballs, but only for a second. It doesn't concern me. If it did concern me, I wouldn't use it. And they are eye safe, so I'm not worried. And I don't have any long-term or adverse effects from it. It just burns for a second. So that's that. Starting to look a little bit like a freak show circus. I don't hate it, but I'm excited to see what this all looks like with the mascara and eyeliner and everything done, because it's definitely going to bring it together. And I am so excited to see what Annette and Dannielle have done with these shades, because it took me so long to come up with something. Like, I haven't just sat down and started filming with no idea what I'm doing. I sat there for a long time looking at these pictures, wondering what the hell I was going to do with these shades. But I do know that I know Annette, and she will create something stunning. She will. And so will Dannielle. Dannielle has a completely different style again. Dannielle has a completely different style again from Annette, so her look is going to be completely different as well. And that's what's so exciting about doing this collab with these 2 girls, is that all 3 of our styles are so different that I can guarantee that none of us are going to do a look even remotely similar. Okay, so I decided to go and just touch it up a little bit. And I actually brought up the orange and the pink shimmer up towards the green, just to cover up where I'd put that delicious shade right across, because it just wasn't working for me. So I've actually increased the height of my cut crease to try and cover up that blue, and I've just got the blue on the outer corner like I had in the beginning, but I've added it a little bit more. And I've got a wipe. I'm going to clean this up because the fallout with these shades is insane. So I am using a wipe to clean all of that. And one other thing that I find I have trouble with whenever I'm using shades, different coloured shades, is I struggle with what to do with the very outer corner here. like with the placement of the colours, and it always seems to end up looking really muddy. I just don't know what to do with the outer corner areas of my eyeshadow because it just always looks shit. So if anybody has any suggestions, please do let me know. Okay, so I've cleaned it all up. I've done the best that I could with these eyeshadows and I'm feeling not very confident right now, I must admit. But I'm going to go off and I'm going to do my base, my mascara, my eyeliner, and please pray for me that it works out, and some eyebrows, because I think that the missing eyebrows at the moment is making this look really intense. So I'm going to go and do all of that and I will be back in a jiffy. And I'm back, and this is the finished look. I'm not mad at it. I really am not mad at it. I don't think it looks terrible. I used my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in the shade Aqua Sparkle on my waterline. This is not a very pigmented eyeliner, which is unfortunate. So it didn't do a great deal for my waterline, but it's on there. I used the False Lash mascara from Essence on my lashes, and on my lips I'm wearing the Flower Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bare Honey. So I decided to go for a very, very neutral lip because this eye has a lot of colour for me, so I didn't want any colour on my lips at all. So this is it. I'm going to scoot a little bit closer so that you can have a look. I'm just checking myself out in the viewfinder. It is missing something, isn't it? It is. Inner corner highlight. Of course. What am I going to use? I'll just use my highlighter. That's not cheating, is it? It's not. No, it's not cheating. It's not an eyeshadow, and it's not out of the Jeffree Star palette. So I should be fine, right? Yeah, I think so. Just dug my thumb into it. So I've just got my Master Chrome Maybelline highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold, which is what I've got on my cheeky cheeks. So I'm just going to grab a little brush and I'm going to pop it right there. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That hit the spot right there. Yeah, definitely needed that. I really don't mind this eye look at all, to be honest. I'm really surprised that I don't mind it. It's crazy that I actually like it. I like it. I mean, it's not my best work, but them's the breaks, and that's what you get when you can't choose your own eyeshadow shades. When a random number generator picks them for you, and you have to make those shades work. That is what a face-off collab is all about. So if you would like to go and watch Annette and Dannielle create their eye looks using these same shades, I can guarantee that they're going to come up with something 100 times more beautiful than me, but I'm still learning. Well, that's my excuse anyway. Yeah, so please go and check them out and give them a thumbs up and subscribe to their channels so that you can check out whatever else they upload, because they both are really, really gorgeous girls. They're genuine, they're funny, and you're gonna love them. Don't forget to let them know that I sent you, because that's very important in a collaboration setting. Make sure you do that. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for going and checking out the other girls, and I just appreciate you all, and I love your guts. I do. That's how much I love you. I love your guts. That's a big thing. That's a lot. That's a lot of love. When you love someone's guts, it's a lot of love. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a great day or night, morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. And do you know what I have forgotten to say the last couple of videos? Go and do something kind for someone, because you never know. It might make their day. These two girls agreed to do a collab with me. It has made my whole week. That's how excited and happy I am about doing this collab with these girls. They have made my whole week, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, go and do something kind, because it'll make you feel good to make someone else feel good. I absolutely promise. I love you all so much. I love your guts, remember? Bye.